Evelyn could say some things out her mouth that are really cutting.
But your daughters are being held emotionally hostage to your ex-wife's bitterness towards you. You and her need to get on the same side of the table and free those girls. Because the elephant in the room that nobody will talk about is Evelyn Braxton's attitude.
Letting your mother run your life.
How dare he try to tell me how to raise my kids after he have abandoned us? He has some nerve.
Y'all have lives to live yourself, and she can't run her life, her home, and your home too.
You know what? Had you been home long enough to help me to raise them, it wouldn't be such a problem. But where were you? I'm there hanging in the street.
What did you do
doing
all
whatever
day?
you were
What
big
did
enough
you do
to
all
do.
day long?
What did you do?
What did you
and what
do?
did you do?
It seems like Toni Braxton has finally reached her limit with always being the one who supports her family financially. She is now speaking up and hinting that her mother, Evelyn Braxton, may have played a role in the emotional struggles she and her sisters faced while growing up. Toni usually stays quiet about family matters, but this time feels different. People still expect her to carry all the responsibility, but she no longer wants to deal with the ongoing problems. It's understandable why she feels this way.
But the responsibility of it is so heavy for me. I feel like I can never live my life, and I never used to say it. I never used to say anything to anybody, but since we've been doing this show.
Toni Braxton has often shared that her life and career might have turned out very differently if she had not felt responsible for supporting her entire family. Over the years, fans who watched their reality show could clearly see the tension between the sisters. During arguments, Toni usually stayed quiet, holding back her true emotions and trying to keep the peace instead of speaking openly about how she felt. It seemed like she was just waiting for the difficult moments to pass rather than confronting them. The Braxton family has been in the public eye for many years, and after all this time, many people feel that the situation between the sisters has not really improved. There is a sense that the same issues keep repeating, and it has made some fans lose hope that things will ever truly get better. According to Toni, a lot of these ongoing problems are connected to the behavior and influence of her mother, Evelyn Braxton, whose actions have often created stress and confusion within the family. Recently, Evelyn announced that she is writing a book about her life. In it, she plans to talk about her past marriage and the pain caused by her ex-husband's unfaithfulness. She has spoken strongly about what she went through and how she managed to rebuild her life after the divorce. When you look at everything that has happened over the years, it becomes easier to understand why Toni feels the way she does about her family situation.
Cause you went to my house and had sex in my bed? So you mad with me? You know? You mad with me cause you bring this woman in my bathroom and y'all have sex in my bathroom with the candles? Oh, don't.
It was romantic, Lord.
Candles all around the tub?
Oh,
And she's gonna leave her big underwear on the floor? So you mad with me because I would not tolerate this mess?
I always.
Come on now.
To be fair, what happened in that marriage was extremely hurtful. Cheating on your partner for many years is already painful, but bringing another woman into the home you share with your wife makes it even worse. It shows a deep level of disrespect and can leave lasting emotional damage. Anyone in that situation would struggle to move on from something like that. What really stood out, though, was Evelyn saying she does not feel bitter about it. It is understandable if she cannot forgive her ex-husband, even after he has moved on with his life. However, saying she is not resentful at all can be hard for people to believe. Feelings like that do not just disappear, and in many cases they can affect how someone treats others, especially their children. After the divorce, it is said that Evelyn expected her children to choose sides, with no room for balance. Toni may have wanted to keep a good relationship with both parents, but seeing how her sister Tracy was treated for staying close to their father likely made her think twice. Because of this, Toni tried to avoid conflict and kept her true feelings hidden, always careful not to upset her mother. Over time, this pressure seems to have shaped Toni's role in the family. Even after gaining success in her career, she was often reminded to take care of her sisters and include them in her journey. When things did not work out for them, the blame sometimes came back to her. This made her success feel less like freedom and more like a heavy responsibility she could not escape.
I feel like I do. I feel like they don't let me fly. I
heard you say
don't give
that.
myself permission to fly because
There you go.
they make
That's
me
it.
have waited.
That's it.
Everyone remembers how Toni Braxton has openly talked about struggling financially and even filing for bankruptcy. Some of her money troubles came from bad contracts early in her career, but a large part of her finances was spent supporting her family. She often used her earnings to help her sisters and provide for them, trying to keep them comfortable and happy. Even while dealing with her own personal challenges and stress, she was expected to keep taking care of everyone else. This constant responsibility and pressure made her situation even more difficult. Despite her success and hard work, Toni carried a heavy burden, always putting her family's needs before her own. It's clear that balancing her career, personal life, and family obligations was incredibly challenging, and it took a real toll on her both financially and emotionally. Her generosity and sense of duty often came at a high personal cost.
Now, friends, when we talking about the Braxton family values, we really got to talk about the real problem, the mama. The mama was causing so many problems. The mama was the reason why all them girls had an issue with each other. That she was the reason why all of them had some type of deep-rooted issue with each other. Because every time, and I mean every time she sat there and led the discussion, it showed, you're the reason why this girl feels like this. You are egging a lot of things on instead of really nipping it in the bud.
Some sources have suggested that Toni Braxton's lupus may have been worsened or even triggered by the stress from her family's difficult and toxic environment. Her sisters also face their own autoimmune health challenges, which adds more tension and worry within the family. Whenever Toni tried to talk to her mother, Evelyn, about these problems, Evelyn would often twist the situation, making Toni seem like she was the one causing the issues. Over time, this constant pressure and emotional manipulation took a real toll on Toni. Now, as she nears her 60s, Toni has decided to limit her interactions with her mother. She keeps communication mostly for appearances or public situations, rather than engaging fully, in order to protect her own well-being. After years of trying to balance her health, career, and family responsibilities, Toni has realized she needs boundaries to stay healthy and maintain peace in her life. This decision shows her growing focus on self-care and emotional survival.
Let me know if you're picking up what I'm putting down. So looking at Tina Knowles and her children, and looking at Evelyn Braxton and her girls, it's proof to me that forgiveness or unforgiveness and bitterness can trickle down to your kids. I feel like Tina Knowles is the reason why Solange and Beyonce are able to persevere and press through adversity with grace and poise. I know this is a weird way to put it, but Beyonce and Solange was able to see their parents go through a healthy divorce. Even Miss Tina acknowledged that they did not go back and forth. And honestly, she had every reason to be bitter and not forgive him for having an outside baby on her. And then on the other hand, we can look at Miss Evelyn Braxton and see why her daughters are still on each other's neck in their 40s and 50s.
Many people have expressed support for Toni Braxton because it's clear that carrying a burden you never asked for is incredibly difficult. Watching their reality show really highlights how complicated and toxic family dynamics can be, especially when a parent, like Mama Evelyn, can be kind on the surface but very controlling and harsh underneath. While she often presents herself as very religious, it's obvious she held a lot of anger and resentment toward her ex-husband, and unfortunately, some of that frustration was taken out on her daughters. For Toni, this meant she always had the extra responsibility of looking after her sisters and keeping them in mind in nearly every decision she made. That kind of pressure, placed on someone from a young age, can be exhausting, especially when it lasts for decades. Watching the show, it becomes easy to feel sympathy for Toni and Tracy the most. Both sisters faced immense challenges while trying to maintain their own lives and careers under their mother's strict expectations. While all the Braxton sisters have faced difficulties, Toni and Tracy's experiences stand out as particularly heavy. Their story shows just how much long-term family stress can affect someone, making it understandable why Toni has set boundaries to protect herself.